There's just one day left in what has been a contentious and incredibly close race for the White House. The latest NBC News national poll shows support for Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump split down the middle among registered voters. As NBC's Jay Gray tells us, the candidates are closing out their campaigns with a rush through the swing states, making a final pitch to voters who could decide who wins the White House.
The race for the White House now an all-out sprint with no clear leader. In the latest and last NBC News national poll ahead of Tuesday's vote, Vice President Harris and former President Trump each getting support from 49% of registered voters.
So we got to get our country straightened out or we're not going to have a country. All right, that's all.
Both closing out their campaigns in a half dozen or so swing states that could ultimately determine who wins the White House.
I see voters standing together to defend freedom. This moment in our nation has to be about so much more than partisan politics.
Gold and amber leaves frame the Pennsylvania countryside, but make no mistake, Bucks County, like so many in this state, is purple, split between Republicans and Democrats. The signs of how close the campaign is here are everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like from my lens, like the signage at least seems pretty split. Yeah, I would say that.
Along the sidelines of a youth soccer match, parents understand the role their community could play in the political game. Some unsure if they'll know the final score when the polls close tomorrow night.
No, I won't be staying up late Tuesday night. I don't think it'll be decided Tuesday night. I think we'll have to wait.
Officials in Pennsylvania warning the count could take days here. And another sign of just how important the vote could be here, both candidates as well as several of their high-profile supporters will be at rallies across the state today. Jay Gray, NBC News, Doylestown, Pennsylvania.
For previews on all the top races to watch, including statewide candidates in the ballot initiatives, check out the king5.com voters guide. Just text the word vote to 206-448-4545 and we'll send you a link. Be sure to join NBC News and King 5 for live election night coverage. We will bring you the latest news on the ground and up-to-the-minute results. NBC's coverage starts tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. right after a special 3 p.m. edition of King 5 News. Then, as ballot boxes close at 8 here in Washington, join us on our King 5 Plus streaming app for breaking down those results and analysis. Our coverage continues through the evening on Kong, starting at 9 with team coverage of all the big races on King 5 News at 11.